Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This one's gonna have some crazy action in it. Nick and Jake and our buddy Chris Lyle really got into the bucks in this one in the middle of the rut. So we're gonna get to that in just a minute, but first, I wanna wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. I hope each of you get to spend some time with your family and your friends. And if any of you are on the lookout for a Christmas gift, right now we have a bunch of Black Friday sales going on. All I know is Hayden and Crystal are busy working around the clock at the warehouse right now. They've got a bunch of stuff stocked up and they're shipping orders like crazy. So if you want to support us here at THP, grabbing some of our merchandise is the best way possible. It helps us keep the sponsors and the advertisements fairly low on the show. That way we can just show you guys hunting action like this. So hopefully you enjoy this video.
We're lit right now. Jake and I were riding around this morning, changing things up a little bit. We wanted to ride around and see where the pressure was at and just see if we could spot some deer early, get an idea, and then find a place and work into the wind. First little public chunk we come to, real nice buck with a doe, we're assuming.
Real nice is an understatement.
Right off the side of the road, so we got the wind in our favor now. And we're about to drop in there and see if we can just go get eyes on them and figure out a play for them. Yeah, so we're gonna hop over here and see if we can't get after it.
Get right up, but then village bow range of it. Start easing that way.
Yeah. But we got this cuckleberg flat between us and the river. And he was in that flat.
You saw him for sure, right?
Yeah, 100%. Just gonna try to weasel my way through this little buck brush here.
Bed right near where we last saw him.
It seemed like it was a pretty fresh little bed right there.
Yeah.
That's where that doe was laying. They're back off in the brush, ain't they?
I can see half his body probably.
Get a little bit of smoke weed out of here.
The last remaining drop.
More than what I got.
I think if we get low, we can get through here. Yeah.
Just seemed nice and deer-like.
It sounded like there was something there after her. it take off the other way or what?
Sergeant break some stuff.
Break that stuff by your head. Make sure you can swing that way if you have to too, Nick. That's what she... All of a sudden I looked over and she was running right at us. Did you see her ever?
I think there's still deer just running in here.
Yeah, there was 3 does at least that were... Wouldn't be surprised if she's just getting pushed around by that little buck. It looked like a pretty small doe.
Yeah. We're gonna back out right now. We're gonna loop around and just see if we can get eyes back in here. I think we're gonna let the day winds pick up a little bit, and then we're gonna try to slide back in. We might just be in here for a long time then waiting. Because I think they're staying in this little hole right here. I don't think they're leaving.
It's a nice little lockdown spot for sure.
Yeah, super thick. Really thick. I don't think we're out of the game though.
No, I'm hoping what happened was that little buck started pestering one of those younger does and she ran right up on us. I mean, all of a sudden she was just standing there and I looked over. So hopefully that's what that was. It didn't never sound like a big deer took off. And there's a big deer in here somewhere.
A large one.
We just saw that deer. I think he's probably just got that doe pushed right against the riverbank, and he's going to want to do that all day because there's other deer in there. I wouldn't be surprised if more deer follow up their scent trail and pester them. Honestly, that'd be ideal where it gets them on their feet as long as they don't get on a big run around. But I would think it would have to be a pretty big buck where you don't just run them off because this thing is a man. He's in there. I think the wind's going to be pretty much in our face or blowing right across the river all day, pretty consistent. So pretty good situation as long as we don't spook them. We got a little ahead of ourselves before there, and the problem is there is a handful of deer around him, so that's the risk is spooking other deer. But I don't think that they really probably cared too much about that little one blowing. So
Ding. Buck coming this way. He's up there. Maybe let's get over here. He's up there a ways. Hurry up. Just get to them trees. He's not too far. He's probably 100 yards. Stop here, maybe. Take a knee. Stop. I see him. He's looking at us. He's between these 2 trees to the right. You see him? There's a dead branch that's wedged in those trees. He's straight between that for me. If you want to kneel down super slow. Yep. He definitely sees us. He just turned his head for the first time a little bit, but now he's looking at us again. Going to the right. gonna come check us out. Might try to get between us and the river. Yeah. Looking. Keep eyes on. I think we probably gotta go. Let's go. Might be looking back though, so let's try to be as slow as we can. But I think he's just gonna run the gauntlet the other way probably. You don't know what we were. He's too big to put up with all that. Should have just stayed right in the parking lot, probably.
Yeah. I wonder if he heard us. Yeah, you're good.
I don't think that was the deer that I filmed from across the river. I think it was one from this morning.
Definitely.
Yeah. That one that I filmed from across the river from what I could see, and maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like he was not that big. He was big, but not that big. And he might have kicked that one out of there. So basically we got a river down here and a road up here. This morning we saw this buck going to the oxbow from this way. We just approached it from the other way. He came running back this way. And we're hoping we beat him down to this side, where if there's either another buck in there that kicked him out, or that doe's just not hot and he's just leaving to cruise. Hopefully we can catch him or that other buck if there is a different one in here. I think I got some footage of it on this camera, so you guys probably know, but we don't know if there's two bucks or one yet. Couldn't tell looking at this little LCD screen. Looked like a decent 9-point maybe, Nick, I don't know.
What a 9 point. I just know he's big.
I don't know either. I know I got about 5 minutes of footage of him looking directly at us. That was a big buck stare down there. They don't last that long with other deer.
When he started working towards us, I thought we were going to get a shot.
We were so out in the open there, and that's what we were trying to do, was get to cover. I mean, maybe there's a chance he would have taken a hard left and went right past us, but I think we had to try to get up there before, because it seemed like he was leaving.
He's large.
We haven't been able to turn this buck up. So we're just gonna go sit and try to cover the two little pinch points. It seems like that they might go out of this afternoon. It narrows down pretty good at the end where they're basically gonna follow the lake edge, it seems like, or run right along the road. So we're gonna get one of the other guys from camp set up on that other trail, and hopefully somebody gets a chance at them this afternoon.
Jake and I slid back to the car to make a game plan for the rest of the afternoon and meet with our buddy Chris. These bucks have multiple does locked down in a small area along the river. We see this often during the rut, where bucks use a hard edge such as this river to corral a doe. We decided to put Chris on one side of the bedding area while Jake and I are going to loop around to the other side, with the idea that if a buck pushes a doe to the edge, either of us will get an opportunity. Broadhead you got on there.
Swagger.
Oh, it's swagger. I see that. I see there's swagger.
Swagger.
It's hauling ass. That's gonna be the one you saw across the river.
Keep an eye to your left and behind them too.
Yep.
Just chasing it. More big buck on this side.
Yep.
Keep your eye on this other one, Nick, too.
Yep.
That's the big boy there.
I'm shaking bad. You see that big one?
Well, last I saw him, he was down there working this way still. I can't see him anymore. There's other deer right in here somewhere.
Yeah.
Here comes the doe out to the left here.
Okay.
That's the small work with the two.
We'll shoot him if he gets in here.
Oh, yeah. Keep your eyes to the right of it. I'll let you know what this one's doing. You just trash them through stuff out there.
about to go down.
Yeah, man. That one trip.
He's down.
That big one's still in there. He's not going to go down.
Let's go. There's the big one. There's the big one. He's going to the dead one.
Where is he?
See him?
Oh, yeah. Coming our way now.
Yep. Alright, this one's coming to our direction. Yep. Tell Chris to quit moving.
He's going to analyze for a while.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So he might find that doe and start pushing her. That was pretty wild.
Yeah, it still is pretty wild. We might kill 2 huge bugs. I almost wonder if we should try to get up there at some point. It's just that we don't know where any of them are, so it doesn't feel worth it. And there's a lot of deer in there, I think, unless they did a bunch of them cross the road already.
I mean, they could have went across the road.
Yeah.
He drilled that one.
That you could tell where he hit it. I couldn't tell. I got some sweet footage of them running through there dying, though. And probably some good lung pop audio. We gave Chris a camera. I don't know if he was able to get it on or not, but Hopefully he got something, even if he didn't. I just filmed some of the wildest deer footage I've ever filmed. There's some pretty cool stuff in there. That 9-pointer is huge. And whatever Chris just shot is like a beautiful 10-pointer.
Yeah.
Or more, just like it. He was the one with the doe.
Yeah. I bet that's the one you saw from across there.
A little tighter rack. I think the only reason he's got the doe right now is because that other one knows she's not ready. It seems like, though. That's like his demeanor. Like he's been more cautious all day than the other one. I wonder how close we were to those things when we crept up in there earlier today, too.
Had to be close. Yeah. Pretty wild. So the rut just kind of got going. Got Chris over here was set up, and there was 2 bucks in there actually. They got the dog of them does all around, and one of them come right by him. He shot him. We watched that buck go out there and fall over dead. Then the other buck come out, looked at that one, and then went to meandering through these woods. So we come and got up ahead of where Chris was, thinking maybe he might come back through where them does had come through. And then he got up there a little ways and started blowing. So we're just gonna go ahead and go get that deer, get out of here and go do a little bit of celebrating.
It's shrimp night.
It's Friday shrimp night. You got that guy, you got it.
Where was he standing?
Right behind that limb laying right there.
The one on the ground.
The one on the ground right there. Yeah. Right here. Right, I don't know what happened so quick. I don't know what happened. I just know he was coming by. But you can see he wheeled, and when it did, it looked like he didn't like did the shoulder, but it was instant. It was just.
Oh, it sounded good.
I was glassing one right through there. I can see it.
There go the doe. Doe just ran.
He should be right up in here. Straight at this, about another 15 yards up ahead of me.
Oh, cucklebutt.
He's got them all over him, too.
Oh, boy.
He does got points all over him.
But he was the one with the does.
The other one. He was the first one I saw.
Oh, so you saw the 9-point before you saw this one even?
No, I mean, he was
Because he was quite a ways in front of him when we saw. Like we saw this one maybe
right
a couple.
down the edge. When I saw him, he was coming right down the edge chasing the doe.
Could
he
you?
must have popped back out.
You could hear him crashing up in front of you for a while though.
But then him and her came back this way, and when I thought that was him, but when he came out, I said that ain't the same one.
Yeah.
Didn't really care at that.
No, no.
Faces, look how knotted up they are. That thing is gnarly.
He turned. I mean, I can't believe he wasn't bleeding right there where I shot him. Because when I shot him, you could just see it explode.
We got so much footage of him out here dogging her around and stuff. Like running. He probably did 2 or 3 laps out through here before you killed him. It was cool. He's
I
well
only saw him
documented.
just for a.
He went and hooked a tree over there even.
Did he really?
Not like full rub, but he was going past it and it was kind of
Get out.
behind it. He just,
He got in his way, he just threw it over his
it
back.
was like the definition of hooking one.
My arrow must have come out somewhere between here and there.
Mm-hmm.
He turned just as I shot, too.
A lot of really good spots in here
Oh my
to
God.
set up, like in this, like If you ever got in this scenario again, or you know deer are in here, this would be a great spot to come sit.